Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me again today. Arteza has sent me a few more fun goodies to play with and share with you, so I thought I would share with you what I've got and give you my initial thoughts and my initial feelings about it all. So I actually got this tape roll a few months ago and I haven't yet used it and I don't know why. I think it's because I tucked it aside because it is so ginormous and then I keep forgetting about it because it doesn't quite fit on my desk. It is massive. It's bigger than my head. As you can see, it's taking up pretty much the whole screen. You get 36 yards of this tape. You can see my light reflecting, sorry. It's so big, I can't even get my light to get out of it. And it's 1/2 inch wide. And it's mounting tape. Now, I got this because I'm really excited. It's double-sided, obviously. It's really strong adhesive, it's weather resistant, acid free, and indoor and outdoor. So you could use this on scrapbooking, but you can also use it around the house. So I thought this would be amazing because I can use it on my card making because I love shaker cards and I do it all the time. But also I can stick the kids' little mirrors up on the wall. I got them some mirrors from the dollar store or the pound shop here, and I wanted to stick mirrors on the back of their doors and I didn't want to, like, there's no way of screwing them on. They're kind of like these useless ones. I think that's probably why they're in the pound shop. So I thought if I use this tape and stick this onto the back of their doors, then it'll hopefully hold up. I'll let you know. If it falls off, I'll let you know. Otherwise, it should be standing up. So I'm hoping to use this around the home as well as in my crafting, but also it's weather resistant, so I could put it outside as well if I need to stick something outside, like numbers on my door or something like that. Not that I'll use foam tape for that, but anyways, I'm pretty excited because it seems like a really good all-purpose tape and it's massive. There's my hand, it's super huge. So yeah, it's bigger than my head and I will be starting to use that. So when you see this giant roll up here, that's where it's come from. Next, I also got this new pad. It comes in a set of 2, and it is the Arteza Watercolor Pad. It is the Expert version. So I will be playing with that. It's really, really thick cardstock. So it's 140 pounds or 300 GSM, and it's watercolor cardstock. So it's mega, mega thick. I'm really excited to have a play with that and make some cards out of it. I'll probably use a normal card base and then cut these into A6 so that these can go on the front panels of my card base. It is in inches, so it's 9 inches by 12 inches big. So it is slightly bigger than the standard UK card size, but I can trim it all down with my paper trimmers and use it on my card making. Next, I got, these are their EverBlend markers. So they're the alcohol markers. I've got the full colored set. And these ones here are basically all the skin tones. So you've got the markers and they've got the brush tip as well as the fine tip. I got these ones because the full set is awesome, but I really wanted to color in some of my die cut shapes. So Alina tends to send me a lot of these paper dolls and I was really struggling with skin tones and I was trying to find cardstock that would do the same trick, and this is a bit excessive, it feels like, for me because I'm not an artist. This is perfect for an artist, but as a crafter I felt like I only needed about like 5 to 10 skin tone colors, but you get them all in one pack, so I'm sure I will probably end up using them all. But they come in a big pack, just to warn you. But they will be handy. And I'm really excited for these. I didn't think I needed them, and then I started doing more coloring, and actually I'm really excited to have them now. Then next, I wanted to share with you, I have got the monster set of gouache colors, I believe is how you say it. Everyone corrects me every time in my comments. I always get such lovely people saying it's pronounced like this and then they spell it for me and then I forget to look at how I should say it before I come and do a video. I think it's gouache. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. I got from Arteza ages ago now. I started with the metallic colors and then I got the 24 set of the gouaches and I was so happy with them. So you can buy an empty pan. So this is the empty pan. This is how it comes boxed. So this is another empty pan set. And all you have to do is you put them in. You put them into the pan. sorry for the reflection. And you let them dry, and then you can use them like watercolors. So they look like a right hot mess, if you can see them. They look a bit grim, but they paint beautifully. I'll show you in a second. And all you gotta do is stick them in the pan and leave them to dry. I left mine to dry for 2 or 3 days because I think I did it in winter and it was just taking forever to dry. But then you just come in with a bit of water on your paintbrush and use them like regular watercolors. So they last forever. So I think in each one of these trays, I probably squeezed 1/3 of the tube. So these will probably last me, well, at the rate that I use them, probably a year or so. And so I'll get 2 or 3 pounds worth out of one set. So because I was loving these and having so much fun with the colors that I've currently got, I asked if I could try out the bigger set. And I'm really excited. This is probably one of the funnest things I've ever used. Oh, it comes off. So you get your colors. Sorry, I was trying to work out how to open it. You get your color list on there. I will do a color swatch just so I can see it a bit better and know exactly what the color's like. And yeah, you get an insane amount of colors, and they all come in these little tubes. And you just squeeze some out into your empty, oh, the reflection from my light, I'm so sorry. You just squeeze them into there, let them dry, and then you're good to go. So I'm really excited. I will be doing that at some point soon. I'll be putting them all into my rest of my tray here, so I can finish off filling this one, and then I can put them into that one as well. And then that way, I can have them all ready to go, and I can use them in another tutorial for you. So I got those. I just thought I would share with you really quick. I'll take a sheet out of here. So this is my expert watercolor paper, and I'll just grab one of my cheapo brushes. The only downside with Arteza is they sell all these amazing art supplies and art products, and they don't have any paintbrushes that are a decent size. Sorry, Arteza. They only have really fine tip, fine point ones, so like the really thin ones that you could do like drawing basically if you wanted. And I like wider, bigger, fatter brushes because I like doing watercolor backgrounds. So I've got these El Cheapo ones that I picked up online, and they work great in here. So all you have to do is just get it wet to reactivate it basically, and then you just paint with it like an average watercolor. So the easy, quick way to activate them all, if you want to use them in one go, is just to spray them with a spray bottle, or you can do each individual color. So you do have to work at it a bit more than you would the standard watercolor tray, but I love it because it is so quick and easy, and it just paints, and it's really pigmented. This is kind of a bit foggy because my water is really filthy from painting yesterday. So yeah, so that's how the gouaches work. You literally just put them in. Oh, look at how filthy that is. I'm making it purple. Let me just spray it with water. I was painting yesterday for a video. There we go. Right, let's get rid of that purple on there. So then I've got the pink metallic, which has got this beautiful pearlescent color to it. Slightly looking a bit skanky because I got the purple in there. But it is really good fun. So I really like these gouache sets. I think they are really nice. And the nice thing as well is if you get a set, you could potentially just split it with a friend. You could get 2 or 3 palettes, and then you could just split it with a friend, and everyone gets to fill one, and you could, you know, divide it 3 ways, and that makes it a bit more cost effective as well. Whereas when you get one watercolor tray like this here, this is the watercolor colors. If you get it like that, obviously you can't split it with friends. Now these are amazing because they're so pigmented and I use them all the time, but you could easily get away with sharing with a friend and doing something like this, which I love the idea of doing. So that's my gouaches. Then last but not least, I wanted some pencil crayons. So I have got the watercolor pencil crayons in both the woodless and the full watercolor expert set. So I've got this watercolor set already, the Expert watercolor pencils, which are great for doing watercolor coloring. I've really enjoyed them, but I don't have regular pencil crayons. I have been buying several. I've got several different brands in my house that I bought off of Amazon. I think I bought some from the Works, and I've really struggled because they've not been very pigmented. They've not colored very nicely. One set I bought, just all of them are broken inside, so every time you sharpen it, it just falls out. So I've been really frustrated, and I said, could I please try some of your colored pencils? So they were very generous and sent me the massive set, and I'm so impressed. So you open it up, it comes boxed in a really nice box, and it's in the box obviously that comes from Amazon. So it's packaged really well, so you're not getting these pencils that are being banged around, so you're not getting the broken internal lead. Plus, the first thing I noticed when I got them was how thick the lead is on the inside. It's really difficult to get my camera to focus to show you, but this lead just seems a lot thicker to me than a standard pencil. So it's hard to tell, but this is a Stampin' Up pencil. The camera just doesn't want to focus when I'm close up. It's really hard to tell, but the lead is definitely thicker than my other pencil crayons that I've got. So I've got several, and I'm really, really impressed with how thick these ones are. So I feel like they're not really likely to break very much. The other awesome thing is that you've got the color palette in the lid pre-printed out, which I know obviously you need to do your own swatch so you can see the true color, but I love that that's there and it's quick and easy, and it's in the rainbow order so you can find it. Well, I think it's in the rainbow order. I don't really know. I never know what the rainbow order is. Before I ever do a video with you guys, I always have to Google rainbow order and look it up because I don't have a clue. So yeah, and then look, you get these sparkly ones here. Let's find those ones. So you pull them out. This is the only thing I hate. The watercolors are the exact same. You get these kind of flimsy trays and you have to carefully pull it out so you don't drop all the pencils. So that is one downside to these. So I'll pull them. I will pull them all out for you. You can see them all. Like, look at this great gray selection here. And oh, I love all the teals and blues. I'm telling you guys, like, this has been one of my most exciting Arteza products because they look so good, and I tried them out and they are so much fun. Right, here are the metallic ones, and you can see because they're metallic on the outside. So here we are. Check these out. Right, so we have got silver. This is unicorn purple. How fun! And gold, copper, and dreamy blue. So this is dreamy blue. Oh yeah! You can totally see that shine in there. It's like like a pearlescent pencil. Oh, that is so fun. I'll see if I can get my camera to pick up on it. But I'm hardly pressing. I'm really not pressing very hard at all. And the pigment is really nice. It almost feels waxy like a crayon. It feels really smooth to color with. Whereas all my other pencil crayons feel like an HB pencil where you're kind of etching it into the paper. So these are really smooth, like a wax. Can you see that shine? Oh, I feel like a kid at school. That's really fun. Okay, I wanted to give you an idea of pigments, so I thought I'd grab a few of the other colors from the box and just do it. Again, it's just so smooth. This is like hardly any pressure. If I apply pressure, I instantly get this really dark, solid pigment. So I'm not an artist. I have no idea what these are like for an artist, but for a crafter and for general coloring, oh, these feel really satisfying. Like really satisfying. They go on so ridiculously smooth. I think this was one of the best things I've ever picked up from Arteza. Oh man, like they just feel so nice. Anyways, I'm not going to bore you with loads of colouring, but I'm definitely getting out a colouring book tonight and doing some colouring. Like, look at the pigment in them. They're just so vibrant. I have tried so many pencil crayons, so many. And yes, Arteza gave me these ones. I haven't purchased them, but having played with them, I think I'm going to be buying they're slightly smaller sets, and I think I'll definitely be picking up a few to pass on to people that I know are struggling with this lockdown, because actually these are amazing. They are really nice. They really are expert. So if you're looking for a really good pencil crayon to use for coloring, for mindfulness, or for your card making, I'm telling you guys, these ones are really nice. I have not sharpened them yet. I can't verify for sure that they're broken on the inside or not, but they were packaged so well, I can't imagine that they'd be broken on the inside. Anyways, I will put the links down below. Arteza is only in the US and the UK. So I will put the links down for those 2 countries, and I apologize to the rest of the world for sharing something with you that you possibly can't have. I do think they are working on it. I think they're working on world shipping. So keep your eye on their website, and I will tell you if that becomes available as well. So thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in another video, and hopefully you'll be seeing me use all these products and giving you my honest opinion about them. So take care. Bye for now. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I've already just said goodbye to you, but I have been editing my video this afternoon, and I went on the Arteza website because I wanted to look at ordering some pencils for friends, like I just mentioned. And it had this little thing pop up, and it said put in your email address and you can have a free mini colouring book. So I did. And then it said sign up for our newsletter and you can have a free mini colouring book. So I did that. So really excitingly, if you go onto their website, you can get, it's really hard to see. It's really very light, but it's easy to see in person. But you can get a free mini colouring book. Now there are 5 pages. There's only 5. But, and they're a really funny shape because I think they're supposed to be 6 by 6 inches or something. But I printed them out on my nice kind of stamping cardstock, and I can do some colouring in these cool little colouring books. So I wanted to share that with you, just because I love a freebie, and how fun are these? You can see the cat. So yeah, so Arteza have got these little colouring sheets. I think if you've got a printer that can print bigger than A4, you'll probably find it a bit easier to colour, but I mean, like, that's really cute. So there are some free colouring books if you sign up for their newsletter and subscribe to their mailing list. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!